Well, I have never been to Winston-Salem, but when I think of Winston-Salem, I think of a sort of a small southern town, but it has some tall buildings, so it's not really a city, but it's more of a small town.
When I picture Winston-Salem, I think about how it is the cigarette capital of the United States of America.
The first thing I think of is probably Southern hospitality. I've been living here for 16 years and know quite a few people in Winston. You know, when you walk across the street or something, you usually run into people and they're willing to say hi and not the crass, typical northerner, so that's pretty much what I think of.
Again, I haven't been to Winston-Salem, but I've heard that there's some good selections for food, and there's a nice nightlife involved, so I think it's probably a cool place to go. But I have heard that the townies aren't really that crazy about us Wake Forest kids.
My favorite thing about the city is that it's a very down-to-earth type atmosphere, and the one thing I could change about the city is I would really like to have an airport.
Alright, what I like is probably the small size. I'm not a huge people person and I don't like large crowds. So the fact that you can go to the store, to the mall without large amounts of traffic is really nice. But the drawback to that, it's kind of the same thing, is that it's a little small. So if you want to do something specific, you might have to go into another big city like Charlotte or Raleigh to do something around here.
I had a really good steak at the Village Tavern, so I would take somebody to the Village Tavern.
Wake Forest, of course.
Okay, I would probably take them to Old Salem. It's one of the only historical places around here. I'm personally a history buff, so and it's a cool place. You can get some awesome sugar cookies that were made around here, and it's one of the first settlements in Winston.